Hey everyone, this is the Beth and Deb show on the road.
On the road.
And Deb's driving, and so I'm gonna lead us off. This is gonna be a series that we sort of continue, and would also love to hear any thoughts that you might have on what you're reading. We both like to read a lot. I actually listen to audiobooks. I don't sit down and read all that well unless I'm on vacation. But yeah, so we like to read a lot, and we want to share with you some of the stuff that we've read. So Deb's going to start. So what you reading, Deb?
I am reading Why We Sleep.
Here it is.
By, what's the guy's name?
Matthew Walker.
Matthew Walker.
It's an international bestseller. It's a good choice.
It's Out of Control, international bestseller. He is a Harvard psychiatrist, so that's
it's a good start.
That's a good start. You know, he knows his stuff.
That's right.
But this book is kind of a compilation that he's made of gathering all the research from the latest research on sleep, because one of the things that has kind of puzzled science for forever is why do all living things have to sleep? What is the function? Why do we do that? So, this book answers a lot of those questions in a really fascinating way. His writing style is really easy to follow along, and it's not boring at all, and you can kind of chunk it into if you can't do the whole thing through, then just read a little bit at a time, but it'll tell you all kinds of things, including why it is super important to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night. And all of these studies, which scared me because I'm a pretty good sleeper, but there are times when I'm like 6 hours a night. Yeah. And my husband, he's like a 6 hour a night average. And all this research is like, no, that is really bad for you, for your memory, for your overall mental and physical health.
Physical health especially.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But mental health too, like sleep is our emotional reset. So it kind of cleans all of those dirty, unhelpful emotions out of your brain and helps you process your feelings. And so just all this fascinating research about how sleep is so integrated into all aspects of our well-being. So I would highly recommend it. And I'm going to actually, even if you take a course with me, you'll probably hear about this book and about some of the research in it. So if you're a freshman and you're going to take the psych of everyday life with me, then you will learn all about sleep in one of the modules that we do. So
yeah, that's great. And I actually, since you and I talked about this book, I grabbed it on audio book from my local library, and the guy who reads it has this really charming accent. Actually,
really? Is it him?
I can't remember.
Because he's from somewhere else.
Yeah, he sounds American. Like an English kind of.
I think.
Accent, but yeah, I think it was a really good reminder of, oh my gosh, you're right, I do not prioritize sleep enough. So your best tip for prioritizing sleep:
go to bed at the same time every night and wake up. Just establish a routine and stick to it, and just always tell yourself, this is, even if I feel like I don't have time to sleep, then I just remind yourself of all the reasons why it's important to the rest of your day, the rest of your week, your whole lifespan, really. And if you do have trouble with sleep, then there are ways you can fix that. There are sleep hygiene protocols and things that you absolutely can do to help yourself sleep. If you're one of those people that's like, oh, I can't sleep more than, I can't fall asleep at night, or I have insomnia, I wake up too early and can't get back to sleep, or I sleep too much, or whatever. There are definitely things you can either talk to a professional about, or if it's really impairing your life, or lots of things on the internet and in this book that are simple tips to help you.
Yeah. Great thoughts. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. For the next one. Great. See you later.